feel a little bit better today. At least I don't feel super groggy like I have been. I woke up with no alarm clock or any of that. Dispatch just texted me or messaged me about an hour ago telling me this load is ready. I waited a little bit because I want to make sure that when I start the day that I run a full day. By the time I stop, it'll be easier to find a place to park. It's super bright. It's that white parking lot. I'm not 100% sure how far I'm going to get today. I am, starting off, I want to get as close to Louisville as I can today, because I want to, when I get empty Saturday morning, to have hours to go pick something up, because I'm supposed to be home like Tuesday or Wednesday. So I want to make sure I have enough time to get a load and get headed back this way so I can be in position to get home. But I kind of wing it for the first half of the day. Like, my fuel tanks are full. All I know I need to do right now is go get this load, get down the road, and then somewhere down the road I'll start thinking about where I want to stop. I'm not as familiar with like the highway between St. Louis and Louisville. I just haven't taken 64 that much in my career. I know some of the truck stops just on the other side of St. Louis, but between like there and Louisville, it's just kind of a mystery. But there's places to park out there, so. It's 5 o'clock now. If I just kind of take my time today and mosey on eastward, I hope to be trying to park somewhere around 12 hours or so, unless I just start feeling tired or something and want to pull off early, but I don't think so. I want to try to get as close to Louisville without getting to Louisville, because there's nowhere to park in Louisville at all. And I'm going to have to park there for, 12, 13, 14 hours. Because Kroger's not going to let me in early. Here, use the restroom, grab myself something with caffeine in it, and get my day going. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You like your security guard lady? You say hi to her? Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit.
Thank you. Hi, big boy. What you been doing? What you been doing? You're the goodest puppy that comes here. You are. You're the goodest puppy that comes here. He's so pretty.
See you on the way out.
Okay.
Make a sharp left.
I'm hoping when I start rolling here, that thing goes away. Yay! I just saved my weekend because it's freaking Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Like getting ABS stuff fixed on the weekend is like impossible. So. Taking a 30-minute break here. Do a little bit of editing while I wait. We'll figure out where I'm going to try to make it to today too. I got about 2.5 hours out from Louisville. But I only have about an hour and a half left on my clock, and the only place left to park here, between here and there, there's really only one other place to park, so I chose this, check this place out first, and it had a spot for me, so. It's like 3 in the morning, so there's no guarantee that the next place will have anywhere for me to park. I'm kind of tired too, so it works out. I wanted to make a whole episode someday soon, talk about my plans a little bit when it comes to being an owner-operator. It's kind of come to my attention once this lease is up. I'm probably going to have to make a change as far as who I drive for if I want to make purchasing this truck actually financially viable. Because right now it's working out for me financially because I have a guaranteed minimum pay, so I can't miss a payment on my truck and it won't hurt. If I have a bad week, it's not going to hurt me financially because I get a guaranteed pay even as long as I've done everything I was supposed to do. I'll get into it more later, but because I don't even have all my ducks in a row yet. Just to sum it up, once the lease is up on this truck, it would not benefit me at all to stay with Hirshbach. For a few different reasons. In fact, it would hurt me quite a bit financially to stay with Hirshbach once the 2-year lease is up. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do about it yet. I'm going to be looking into companies that pay percentage of the load instead of per mile stuff, because this is just the beginning of me being an owner operator. It was a way into it. I'd be happy if staying with them was financially viable because I like most of the stuff with Hirshbach, but sticking with them and then having to pay that $30,000 at the end of this lease would just it'd be a huge loss for like a year. And then even once I got that loss paid for, I wouldn't be making any more money than I am now, which is not why I'm getting into trucking. If I wanted to make, after taxes, $1,200-$1,300 a week, I'd go back to company driving. That's not what I want to do. So, but right now it's working out because they're making my payments. But I haven't figured out what I'm going to do or where I'm going to go yet. But it's probably not going to be staying with Hirshbach. I got to send this load in though, and then I'm going to cook some dinner and hang out. I'm really not leaving here until like 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. Because like I said, there's not really much else places for me to park between here and Louisville. And then this load doesn't deliver till 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna be here for a while. Well, it's time to head out. It's like 22 hours later. I had a weird day of I guess I was more tired when I shut down than I thought I was. I basically passed out in 45 minutes. Woke up like 6 hours later. Got some food. Got some stuff out of the store. Come back to the truck. Slept for another 2 or 3 hours. Stayed up for another couple hours. Went back to sleep for 2 hours. Come on, buddy. Anyway, it's time to go now. about to do some editing, but I showed up here 2 minutes before my appointment time thinking I was going to be an hour early because for some reason I completely forgot that Louisville was in Eastern time zone. I don't know how I did that, but I still got here on time. They put me straight to the dock, so no big deal, but it could have been a bad deal. Plus my weird sleeping yesterday. Like I said, when I got stopped, I fully thought like I was going to stay up for 5 or 6, 7 hours watching TV and then go to bed. But I turned the TV on and I think I got through like one episode of Family Guy and just conked out, woke up 6 hours later. Anyway, and then I did that crap for like 20 hours straight where I'd get up with the intention of staying up and then fall back to sleep. I don't know. It's going to take some time, I guess, to get used to the 4 weeks again, because, you know, a year of being home every 2 weeks, it just kind of screwed up my system where, you know, for 8 years I was used to staying out no less than 4 weeks, sometimes up to 6 weeks. And then all of a sudden now I'm doing it differently. So I'll get used to it, I'm sure. But I'm going to do some editing while I'm waiting to get unloaded here. Told me he got a phone call yesterday from Connor. He's the head planner for this account that I'm on. Told him that this account was closing. I got a call from them yesterday. I didn't answer it. I was asleep. But I'm not 100% sure what that means for me. I mean, I don't think they're going to fire everybody on the account, but it's going to mean a change in pace for sure. I've been talking to my wife for weeks now, talking about how I don't see how on this account Hirshbach was making any money, because I was paying attention to how much miles we were getting and how much they're having to pay us to keep that guarantee afloat. That they're, unless Target was paying them an exorbitant amount of money to keep us on this account, I didn't see how they were making any money. And I guess I was right, because they're closing this account. I still have a contract with Hirshbach, so it's not like they can just let me go. They'd have to pay me a crap ton of money to get me out of that contract. So they'll just put me on a different account, or maybe go OTR, which I was thinking about doing anyway, because I want to see what kind of miles they can get me when we go over the road. I was talking about early in this video that I was doing the math on when this lease was up, that I couldn't stay with these guys because, you know, I don't want to just make my guarantee every week. So we'll see. Things are about to get shaken up a little bit, but not too worried about it. I am just going to leave this video off here. I'm already at 20 something minutes. So when I get done here, I'm going to start heading towards Brownsville, Tennessee, which is where my next load picks up tomorrow morning. I'm actually going to give these guys a call here, since they should be in the office by now, and see if that rumor is true and what that'll mean for me. But see you next time.